Alright, this is Andrew with Jodo Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope here in Salt Lake. Today is August 22nd, 2025. We're at 346 East Bryan Ave. We have the camera pushed out only 26 feet, and I'm hitting some sort of a blockage or a turn, maybe an offset in the line, that I can't get my camera past. And so you'll see we're underwater here. We've got to push it out, and whatever is at this point, I can't get my camera to go over. I've tried running water, trying to float over it, and I can't get past it. And so we're not going to see the entire line. I would recommend here maybe having another access point added. You can have this area located. Maybe have the line cleaned. It's tough because here you don't have a lot of great places to add another access. This house has a crawl space. It's a cast iron line, and so I've already tried from one other spot and I couldn't get through there. At this spot I was able to get out further, but in either case there's some sort of a blockage that I can't get my camera over. And just like my camera is having a hard time, waste can also have a hard time. You can see a little bit of that waste swirling around in the water. And if waste gets stuck and you have enough of it build up, it can create a backup where it backs up into the house. So it's starting to come out of it there. You can see it's cast iron, pretty rough. Cast iron will eventually need to be replaced. Waste will stick to the edges of it and it can build up and create a blockage. You can clean it, and that might be what I try here first, but there's one of two things that could happen. You could clean this line, and maybe there's a blockage, and it'll relieve all this standing water. That would be best case scenario. It's also possible this is just bad grade, and no amount of cleaning would actually take the standing water out of it. But you never want to have standing water, because that indicates that you have improper grade or a blockage. Cleaning the line can help get rid of buildup like that. You also want to scope it once you clean it to see if there's any other issues that are visible that aren't visible today. I'm accessing this line through the toilet in the addition, and so we're going to see a little bit of this ABS pipe, plastic. Even the ABS doesn't have great slope. You shouldn't have any standing water at all. When I got here, the toilet was basically detached. I didn't even need to pull off the nut on the bolt because the bolt wasn't attached to the flange. I'm going to look at it closer before I put the toilet on, but it looks like the flange is installed kind of cockeyed, and so when you install a toilet with where the bolts need to sit, it's on a spot of the flange where the bolts just pull out. The flange should have been twisted a little bit so that you could actually attach the toilet. And so I'm going to do my best to put it back on right, but I think to really do it right, the flange is going to have to be adjusted so that you can bolt the toilet down the way that it should be. I'm going to end this recording now.